Time for the tropical update, and we have heavy tropical rain now falling across Mexico. They got quite a bit of rain up into Texas as well. This is Alberto. It moved inland, came in right around Tampico earlier this morning, and it is now that center moving a little farther inland. It's going to rain out over the mountains in Mexico later today. It will continue to weaken. With the 8 o'clock update, the winds were down to 45 miles per hour, but there have been some higher gusts. Some of the squalls producing some pretty intense winds there. Movement west at 13, so again, it's going to produce some potential for flooding rain, maybe some landslides or mudslides potentially in the highest elevations of Mexico there. That is a concern. Again, it will wind down later today as it weakens over land. Now, here's what else you need to know about. We have this other area. We've been talking about it for days. You know, yesterday there's only a 10 to 20% chance for development. This morning, the Hurricane Center had it with a 30% chance of development, and now it's up to a 40% chance of development. There's been some dry air kind of prohibiting the development with that system so far, but the atmosphere may be a little more conducive for some organization. So folks along the North Florida coast here, from the Space Coast on up through Jacksonville and through the bend there up towards Savannah, Georgia, they're going to want to continue to monitor developments with this. It looks like it could bring some significant rain to the southeast U.S. along the coast here. If it does develop, there is still time to watch, but that is a trend that's certainly catching my eyes as we went from 20% to now 30% and then 40% this morning, the chances for development. Quite a change. You take a look at the Gulf of Mexico. They just dealt with Alberto in the Bay of Campeche, and now we look off to the southwest there and over Honduras earlier. Now just north of Honduras, we've got this area that the Hurricane Center is monitoring. There's a 50% chance of development as we go through the weekend and into early next week. So we'll need to track this as it crosses over the Yucatan and then eventually gets into the bay there, and we'll watch the southern Gulf as they could have yet another storm system. Stay tuned to 13 News Now throughout the hurricane season. We'll keep you updated.